Hey everyone, it's early in the morning here today. Working on this transom, just cleaning up some of the edges. Bring it in closer so you can check out what's going on. So let me grab the camera here. Basically all I'm doing, just taking this rasp here, and you can see that if you can see the teeth, just a regular wood rasp. I'm just knocking down the high spots real quick. I'm going to try some power tools after I get this knocked down a little bit. You know, belt sander, router, all sorts of goodies. But other than that, that's what's going on right now. I'll rasp it down a little bit so you guys can see what's going on. Watch me do it. Just want to knock all the high spots off. That's all for right now. I'm going to try and use power tools to do it a little quicker. Let me see if I can bring it in closer so you can see a spot that I'm working on. That'll probably be alright. Like that is the keel in the background. Let me show you this little spot and give you a zoom in on the keel real quick. I'm just taking her down so it's kind of flat. All the high spots are gone. Kind of pre-shaping it for the hammer tools. Just something like that. And as you can see, that's the kind of finish you'll get. But it's getting there. Now for the keel, here's the keel. I worked on knocking out some shitty filler that somebody had in here, making sure it's not rotting on the inside, all that good stuff. Here's the pivot hole. Gonna have to work on that a little. And this hole right here is where the bumpers go, and a rope or a line to pull it up and down, or tilt it back, whatever you'd like to call it. So this only needs a little bit of work. Anyway, I'm going to work on this transom a little more, getting her rasped down, and then I'll come back when I hit up the power tools. Boat load. Alright, I think that's rasped down enough. Got a belt sander. Looks like 80 grit in here. We'll just give this a dusting on top. Smooth it out, so hopefully the router can run on it. There we go. Much better. Nice flat surface for the router to run on. So let me go get that set up. Alright, I forgot to sand one little spot. I'm going to sand back here. So then that'll give this bit, I don't know if I'm doing that good, but I'll give this bit an edge bit with the, well, you guys saw it, with the bearing on it. some place to ride, a nice flat place to ride. So I'm going to sand the back of the transom here. That's a little better. Get this side. I got to be careful because the serial number for the boat is on this side. I don't want to sand it off. Alright, that's alright. Let me try getting this router set up here. You guys can watch that. Look at the old school Craftsman one. Not too old school. I don't know. I got it at a garage sale for 10 bucks. Sometimes that's the best place to get your tools at. Oh, and that bit fell over here. Aim you up a little. There we go. Looks like almost the whole bit. So, this. That like that. Let's see. This has the shaft lock on it. There's a button. You just put it in lock. You don't have to hold anything. Take your wrench, tighten it up. Of course, your application will vary depending on what tools you own. Yeah. Push this button in. Flip it over. And the shaft should be unlocked. Okay. Well, let's set our depth. See if I remember how to do the depth on this. Push that. Did I do the depth on this? I'm trying to remember here. These rings on here are about junk too. Flip it over. It might work for my advantage here. There we go. That looks about right. Give it a try right there. Look, it even says EZ right here. This is not EZ for sure. And yes, it's unplugged, so I don't accidentally bump it and turn it on while I'm doing this. Bloody hell. It feels like it's clean. Okay, the shaft is unlocked. Alright, let's try plugging her in now. And see what we get. I haven't used this router in a minute too. Could burn up when I turn it on, who knows. Okay, let's give it a try. Oh yeah, that's hella quicker than sanding. Hella. Shows you where all the spots are that you need to fill in. All that good jazz. Let's try this side. Move this cord out of the way. I'm liking this. Inside edge is going to be a little different though. I guess we'll try coming towards us, so part of the hole. We don't want to cut into that. Let's see. One more time here. Oh, I gotta go this way. Well, that's probably pretty much it for the router right now. I found all the spots I need to put a little filler in. Give you up close and personal on it. See what we got here. So it just cleaned up this edge all the way along. Like right here is a void. I mean, not all the way down. It's just a really shallow, like a 16th deep. You get it sanded out, put some filler in. I can't fit the router right in here, so that's a lot of handwork that has to go on right there. I'll probably use the belt sander to knock it down. There's a big old void right there, but other than that, it's coming along nice. So I'm gonna go have a smoky, get some ice water. Zoom on back for you so you can see the progress fully. And as always, boat love, folks. We're getting there. We're getting there. This is just a four different type. Okay. 4 different type of rasp / file. It's got a curved side rasp, curved side file, flat rasp, flat file. So we're just going along, working this tiller opening right here with it. I'll flip back and forth like right now, using the curved rasp in the curves here, of course, and the curved file, which this is the file, a little less aggressive than the rasp. I was yelling over to the neighbor. She came over and her kids lost their big fluffy bunny. Said if I saw it, but she yelled over and said, "Hey, found him." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I was gonna keep my eye out for it, of course. Now I'm using the curved rasp. And I know you're all gonna say, "Hey, scraping it across back and forth like that dulls it." Yes, I know. I used to be a machinist. 1 stroke, take it off the part. 1 stroke, I get it, but this is easier. It's like a $6 thing from Lowe's or Home Depot, depending on where you go. I don't know if Home Depot has it. I got this one from Lowe's. But it's working. Whoa. what we need it to work for. Now this area, this is like where the water runs down, and then it drips out the back off the deck back here. So. And it makes quick work of it too. No sand and dust. And this is all going to get fiberglassed over possibly. Or faired in too. Depends on what we do with it. But it's coming along. Surface matching, all that good stuff. I'm going to use the flat side here. Open the camera. Move this router out of the way. Release that. There we are. Go back to the flat rasp. Making quick work of it, like I say. Go back to the curved. I have one of these round ones. This is more of a round file I'm having. Make quick work of that opening too. I don't know if this sprung or what, but this side is taller than this side. This I can file in and work in. This side, I might have to build this up and then knock this down here so then the water will run off. But we'll see once we get there. Shouldn't be too hard. I could probably just shave this, keep shaving this. I might even be able to use the belt sander in here. It looks like it'll fit. Just knock this down and then put some oil in there. Something. We'll figure it out. That one's only good for corners though. Now the bear is going to be these ones here. That's where the bear will be, trying to hand tune that. Go to the flat one. And see, I don't care about the actual surface of the boat itself. It's all going to get sanded one day and painted. Don't know what product I'm going to use. I've been looking into Alex Seal and Total Boat. Those are the two that are on the top of the list right now. But that's a ways away. I think I might get out the air grinder, do this inside, which I've been using for all the cracks. So it's not a change of pace for sure. Here I'm trying to just kind of flatten it a little more. Let me use the more aggressive one. I have a curved aggressive one. This one's the most aggressive one I have, but it's curved. If I had a flat one, that'd be great. see it's marking it here and here. If I could get this to just kind of, because I got to knock this corner down because it leans this way. I have to have it lean this way so the water runs out. It's a little better. We're getting there. Let me switch you to the other side. This side needs work. Bring it around here. There we go. That's the side that needs the work. See what we can do with it. I might have to go buy some sharp ones, these round ones, get in there. Oh wait, I have a drill rasp. Hold on. Let's see what we get with this drill rasp. This might be the way to go for some of this. This poor old DeWalt. Been through the war, it seems like. Need a new battery. Hold on. That's what's going on. Boat love. Alright, got the blade and the quickie cutter. See what happens. Alright, so that one cut helped out a lot. So if we get you up close, look. Focus camera, I think it's dust. Let me wipe off the lens real quick, yeah. Okay, so we're kind of in line with it. So if you can see now, I can push that down and push that down. Get all these lined up. So then, in the center, all I have to do is a little bit of either filling or taking it in. Figure out the clamping part. That's going to be the hard part. But that helped it out a lot. Maybe I'll use the fast and just dabble it on there as I go, filling the hole. I think that's an idea. So I'll, here along the edges, I'll grind off the white. And then I'll just find something to hold it. like my finger, something. But anyways, that worked out good, making it a lot less work. Yeah, it's a little crisp. But anyway, back to it. Boat love. There we are. I'm gonna go grab a 5-pound weight and see if that weights it down enough to get it in line. Be back. Got to get into the new can of resin. It's been a long time since I had a new can, so got to cut that out, get the pump on, well, pour what's left of the other can into here, and then get the pump on and hook this up. Looks like we needed 10 pounds to get her pretty well level with the other face. I might add another 2 pounds. Those are 2.5 weights. So be right back. Alright, a little bit of ace tone. There we go. Alright, so we got one pump and one pump, and just a little dab more. Give it a good stir, a couple minutes here. I'm using the fast hardener so I can continue to work today. With the slow, it seemed you have to wait overnight or many hours. Fast should be done quickly, just like an hour or two, and get back to work, you know. Here's other things. I can mess around with the dagger board or the keel, whichever, the center board. We'll get this totally and thoroughly mixed in. The other day, too much of this 406 accidentally came out of the container and went into a batch that I was doing. The way to fix that is to take another mixing pot, put one pump of each in another mixing pot, mix it together thoroughly, and then pour it into the mixing pot that was messed up with too much colloidal. Because the colloidal, if you put it, just pump it on top of there in the messed up batch with too much colloidal, it will just absorb each pump and you won't be able to mix it together correctly. So the correct way to fix it is to mix another batch like this and then pour it on top of the too much colloidal 406 batch, and then mix that in, and that should be good. Let's see if we get another batch that's too much. Let me see if you can see that cup. We'll turn it a little bit. And there we go. And there's real no rhyme or measurement to this. We'll start with that, see how it goes. The fast may be fast, but it's not that fast. So. Alright. Reason why I'm not wearing gloves is it's such a small batch. I'm not going to get it all over the place. As you can see, I'm jamming it against the sides. That might almost be enough colloidal for this. See, it just went from fluid right to that peanut butter consistency. Not even falling off the stick. That's where we need it. I'll mash this around a little, get some of these bigger chunks to get into the suspension or whatever it's called. There's chemists out there who can tell me what this would be called. Anybody from Dow out there could give me some pointers on chemistry terms, I'm sure. Well, the chemists anyway. There's a lot of people who work at Dow. They're quite nearby. Alright, there. Sufficiently mixed in. 406. Bring it back over to the boat. There we go. Got you in there. Basically all I'm doing is spreading it in this crack. Hold it where it needs to be. That's all this batch was for. Oh, got a little on my finger. Let me clean off the fucking thing here. Jam it down in there first. Try not to get it on this corner because I don't have that in the spot it needs to be. Oop, got it on that corner. Just as I jinxed myself. But that's alright. If a little bit got on there, because I can cut it just like I did earlier. There we are. Now we'll let that set up. You wander around, see if there's any other spots, because I have quite a bit. One pump, they need to make micro pumps for this stuff. Here's what we have so far. Hopefully we didn't stick the weights to it. I doubt it. And you can see how that's still propped up. I'll have to get some sort of different method for that. I'll use that cutter if it gets it accidentally attached, which it looks like it might have, but we'll let this set up and goo it a little better. Yeah. And you're aiming at it. Yeah. So I'll clean my stick off and just kind of, let's see. There we go. That's a little smoother. Looks like I'm still gonna maybe have to cut here. I don't know. I'll dab a little bit right here. Just to fill it in. Where else do we got? One little spot right here we can fill in. Just as simple as that. That's just a crack chasing, you know. We'll wander around, see where else we can put this. I think there's a spot up here. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can fill in that. Inside the boat. I'm guesstimating where the camera should aim, so if it's not aimed, then let me know. I'll see it in the video, right? This one I'm going to lay on thick so I can shape it just like the transom. Now on this inner part, because see there's still cracks right here that I have to grind out, so this isn't too critical right now. I'm just trying to keep it if it rains, you know, here in Michigan. Get a lot of rain, so. You can hear that screaming in the background. Somebody else is using the bandsaw right now for some home improvement projects. Yeah. See if we can get some fill in here. And of course this one will need to be shaped too because it's too funky dory to shape with the stick. And I guess I did get it all over my fingers. I should have used gloves. Oh well. Had a little mishap earlier when I went to get the drill battery. I accidentally spilled my ice water and some of it splashed on my laptop. So hopefully, by the gods Poseidon willing, it didn't fuck it up. Because I just bought that laptop just a year ago. Yes, I'm a Mac kid, so I would probably cry if that happened. I cleaned it off as quick as I could and as best I could. So wish me luck with that one, folks. There we go. That's about all I have. I don't have any more cracks to fill in on this boat, so I'm gonna get the stickies off my hands with the acetone and just let this rest of this little pot cure up. So till next time, boat row. Let's open up the scupper. this out of the rain. Scupper is open. And she's draining. She's draining slow because there's a bunch of crap inside the boat, but it's draining. I don't know if you can see it. It's that little tab. We'll see how much we get inside the boat though. I'm going to back her in a little more though, and get a little bit of water in her stuff. There we go. That's better. I'll get in there and show you that scupper. Oh, she's full. I'll have to unplug her real quick. What do I got here to unplug her? I need a stick. Like the dogs, I need a stick. Only a little bit of water on some of the things. The golf course shuts down when it rains, of course. I like sailing on bigger boats in this kind of weather. My tape measure's getting soaked. I better go rescue her. Let me get over there. Ugh. No room. Holy shit, my power supply is, of course, getting all wet. Yikes. Jinkies. She's filling right up. It's a good test, though. I'll see if it, let me rescue my, it's like monsoon season here in Michigan. What? Oh, shoot. I think my car windows are open. I better go check it out. Be right back. Alright, I found some sort of stick. Let's see if we can get this scupper to work. It's supposed to flip down, I think. I might have to lay it in the water. Check that out. Let's see what we can do. Put you on this side, away from the goodness. Oh yeah, she's plugged up. Oh shoot, dang. There she goes. Now she's draining out. Too much shite in there. Just plugging her up a little. But it works. That's how much water fell in like 10 minutes. That's a lot. It must be monsoon season here in the Michigans. Crazy, crazy. Oh. Oh yeah, she's draining. Should be draining for a while. Let me find a bucket, because I'm getting water off the corner here. There we go. That's much better. But I am getting most of it off the roof too, so that's probably a problem as well. I'll put you back here and clean up in this shithole a little bit. There we go. Probably get electrocuted. Move all the power tools back. Only a little surface water, it'll be okay. So got a pile of rags right here underneath the camera. I'll just clean it right over. And yes, the windows in the Saab were down, so hopefully my Canon camera didn't get messed up in that little fiasco as well. It was sitting on my front seat, so anywho, boat love. And you know, right when I get all this cleaned off here and pushed out, it'll stop raining. Oh, maybe not. Okay, Mother Nature. I really don't want it to go in that part because it doesn't have rain. I guess I'll leave it like so. I don't know what it is with me today and electronic things and water. First I got a little splash of water on my laptop, which it seems okay. I'm crossing my fingers, praying to the PC gods, you know. I need to find another bucket. I'll use one of these mixing cups, the bigger ones. Put that right there just to kind of have it not run around the floor. But the scupper is working, I think still. Where'd my stick go? Here's my stick. Yeah, there's a little bit of leaves. Hey, there we go. Now the scupper's working. Draining all that crap out. It's taking all the dirt out. It's saving me cleaning time. I don't know if you could see inside the hole. There's some dripping going on. Let me see. There's some dripping going on inside there. That's that floor repair. It's got a thin spot. I'm not too worried about it, because it's going to hopefully get covered up, faired in. But yeah. That floor spot that looks like a T right there, that's the one that's leaking, just in the corner. She's starting to slow up now. That was a ridiculous little monsoon came through, yeah. So anyways, back to it. My drill got a little wet. My router got a little wet. Sander got a touch wet. Different sander got a touch wet. Cordless and cordless got a touch wet. The inside of my car is like, it's not where you open the door and it just rushes out, which is great. That's good. But yeah, hopefully the Canon camera that was in there didn't get all messed up. I'll just let it sit there and dry. As I said before, the laptop. Oh, my metal chop saw. That got a little wet. Just something about me today and water, I guess. Ugh. Comes from being a Pisces, I guess, a water sign. So, anyway, folks, boat love. Love the weather too. I actually love sailing in this weather. Throw on your fallies and just go. Nobody's out there. Nobody bothers you. Usually get good puffs with this stuff. Throw up the Dodger or the Bimini, whatever you got on your boat. It's great stuff. It's great sailing weather, actually. The rain's not cold. As you can see, I'm damp. I walked up there to close my car windows. Thanks to my family telling me, hey, your car windows are open. It would have just kept pouring in there. So, yeah, you know. Let's check this scupper one more time. Oh, yeah, she's clean and clear now. Cleaned all that stuff out of there. I'll have to show you that scupper design. Self-bailer. It's actually a self-bailer, not a scupper, because you can close it. Let's see if I can get out here and show you. Ooh, there's a bunch of crap in there. Let me change the view on this real quick and then come back. Alright, we'll just hop up here on this milk crate and grab out all the shit out of this self-bailer. Then the water will run right down. She had like 10 gallons of water in her when the rain started. See, and to close it, you just pull it up like this. And it closes it. See how it's filling right up right quick. Getting a little water on the GoPro now too. This rain's ridiculous. But we'll open that scupper back up there, that bailer. There we go. Supposedly it won't run backwards into the boat. Drained right back down. So, yeah. This is a mess down here. But the whole boat's going to get washed. Just like I got washed. I am bloody soaked. I'm soaked. It's like I pissed myself. Anywho, today's boat love experience. Cheers.